Hello and welcome to Nintendo Nightly, your Monday through Friday source for everything Nintendo. My name is Michael Cottrell, your host, and today on the show, I just want to talk about the Detective Pikachu international release that's happening. So, Detective Pikachu, if you are unfamiliar, originally came out a few years ago, and it was a eShop exclusive title, Japan exclusive title as well, that was voice acted with featuring a Pikachu wearing a detective's cap that can speak the human language, to one person anyway. So in Detective Pikachu, it's like an adventure puzzle sort of game where you will solve all sorts of mysteries with Pikachu. They're more comedic than your typical detective game. There's not any like gruesome murders to my understanding, though I haven't played it. There could be some gruesome murders that I don't know about. But it seems pretty tame. It seems to, follow more of a funny angle, and I'm all about it. It's nice to see that they're finally bringing this to the West. There is a sequel that is coming out in Japan, and there's going to be a version of the game that comes out with a physical release that has both versions in there. I assume that is the version that they're also bringing over to the US, along with an Amiibo that is enormous. It looks great, though. I really, I'm down with it. The Pikachu looks really cool. I like his hat. I don't know about it being giant. I don't have any giant Amiibo, so we'll see how I feel about that once we get it in our hands. But as far as the game goes, this is an interesting move, bringing it out west. I think it's nice because it is a game that is going to pick up a fair amount of steam just from the Pokemon name. That and it being on a system that doesn't really seem to have that many first-party releases outside of this and the Kirby game that's coming out soon. It's nice to have a little more love on the 3DS. I don't think that there's going to be much after this, but we'll see. I've been wrong before. What's super weird about this is that they originally decided that this didn't need a Western release, at least not at the time of the launch, and people were upset about that on the web and trying to come up with hashtags and campaigns to get it released out here. And in that time, they decided that they should get Ryan Reynolds and have him play the part of Detective Pikachu in a movie based on the game. And apparently that's still happening. It's going to be filmed in early 2018, though. I wouldn't be surprised if that movie never saw the light of day. And it's interesting to see them tackle that as I would assume it to be a live action movie, but who knows? Who knows? And it would be a much less ambitious project for the Pokemon team to take in the aspect of film as a mainline Pokemon movie. Well, we've seen how Nintendo movies have gone before, haven't we? Anyway, I'd love to know your thoughts on Detective Pikachu and whether you'll be picking up this game. Let me know in the comments if you're on the SoundCloud, YouTube, or Facebook. And if you're listening to iTunes, you can write into thebentoblock.com/Nintendo Nightly, and we can have a discussion there. In other news, we've got a ton of indie games that are making their way to the Switch, among them being Mercenary Saga Chronicles, Super Chariot, Disc Jam, the Space Jack, Saturday Morning RPG, Cyberstep. There's a lot of them. But rather than throw all of those at you in some sort of, in-the-moment summary that I looked up today, I'm going to cover these games more so when they come out, so we can have a discussion about them. And if you're interested, you could buy it, we could play it, see what we think of it. In any case, we've got a shorty bit of goodie here on Nintendo Nightly today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time for some more Nintendo news.